English speaking course I took at a language center about 2 years ago. At that time, I wanted to improve my fluency and confidence in speaking, especially for work and travel. The class was held twice a week in the evening, and our teacher was a very enthusiastic native speaker. He made the lessons fun by including games, role plays, and real-life conversations instead of just textbook exercises. We also practiced giving short presentations and sharing opinions on different topics, which helped me become more spontaneous when speaking English. I learned a lot from this class, not only vocabulary and pronunciation, but also how to express my ideas naturally. I also made a few friends who were learning English for similar reasons, and we often practiced together outside of class. I enjoyed it because it was interactive and motivating. Unlike traditional grammar lessons, this course made me feel more confident and less afraid of making mistakes. It completely changed the way I approach language learning. Now I focus more on communication rather than perfection. The teacher who really helped me was Mr. Daniel, my high school English teacher. He was not only a great teacher, but also a mentor who inspired me to enjoy learning and believe in myself. I first met him when I was in my second year of high school. At that time, I wasn't very confident about my English skills, especially in speaking. Mr. Daniel noticed this and encouraged me to participate more in class discussions and small presentations. He always gave constructive feedback in a kind and supportive way, which made me feel more comfortable expressing my ideas. What made his classes special was his teaching style. He used movies, songs, and real-life topics to make lessons more engaging. Instead of just focusing on grammar, he helped us use English naturally in conversation. He helped me not only improve my English, but also change my attitude toward learning. Thanks to his guidance, I started reading more, practicing regularly, and even participating in English competitions. I believe his encouragement played a big role in helping me become more confident and passionate about communication. Side school is cooking. I started learning it about 3 years ago when I moved out of my parents' house and had to prepare my own meals. At first, I could only make simple dishes like fried rice or noodles, but over time, I got better through practice and watching online tutorials. Most of what I learned came from YouTube and cooking vlogs. I would watch step-by-step videos, try to follow along, and sometimes failed quite badly, but that's how I improved. Gradually, I learned how to cook different kinds of food, from Asian dishes to simple pasta and salads. I wanted to learn cooking mainly to save money and eat healthier. Eating out every day was expensive and often not very nutritious. By cooking for myself, I could control what ingredients I used and make sure the meals were balanced. This skill has really helped me in many ways. It saves time and money, and it also gives me a sense of satisfaction when I make something delicious. Besides, cooking has become a relaxing activity for me. It helps me unwind after a long day. I think it's a practical life skill that everyone should learn at some point. Properly, and I often panicked whenever my head went underwater. It was both physically and mentally exhausting. What helped me overcome the difficulties was consistent practice and encouragement from my coach and friends. I started small, practicing breathing techniques and floating near the shallow end. Gradually, I built confidence and learned different strokes. It took a few months, but eventually, I was able to swim across the pool without fear. After I finally learned it, I felt incredibly proud of myself. It taught me that progress takes time and patience, and that facing your fears is part of learning. Now, swimming has become one of my favorite ways to relax and stay fit. At first, I didn't know anything about editing. Even cutting clips or adding subtitles seemed confusing. I learned it mostly through YouTube tutorials and some free online courses. I practiced using simple software like CapCut and Canva, where I could edit videos directly on my laptop or phone. It took some trial and error, but after a few weeks, I began to understand how to arrange clips, adjust timing, and add background music smoothly. I learned it because I wanted to make my online content look more professional and engaging. In today's digital world, video skills are incredibly useful, not just for content creators, but also for students and professionals who need to share information creatively. This skill has been really helpful for me. Now I can produce my own videos without asking someone else for help, which saves both time and money. It also gives me a sense of accomplishment whenever I see people enjoying the videos I've made. Overall, learning video editing has been both practical and rewarding.